Hello everyone. I'm here to discuss about basic concepts in statistics. What is statistics? It is a collection of methods for planning experiments, obtaining data, and then analyzing, interpretation, and drawing conclusion based on the data. So when we say collection, is defined as the procedure of collecting, measuring, and analyzing accurate insights for research using standard validated techniques. When we say obtaining data, that is organization of data. When we are going to arrange our data to graph, table, and charts. And the analyzing, we're going to analyze that the data we gathered, it is a process reducing relevant information from the given data so that the numerical description can be formulated. And the last one is interpretation. Is the process of reviewing data through some predefined processes which will help assign some meaning to the data and arrive at a relevant conclusion. What are those basic terms in statistics? So first, we have the data. Data are the values that the variable can assume. A variable is a characteristic that is observable or measurable in every unit of universe. So when we say variable, a variable notated by capital letters such as X and Y is a characteristic of interest for each person or thing in a population. Variables may be numerical or categorical. Numerical variables takes on values with equal units such as weight in pounds and time in hours. The third is population. Population is the set of all possible values of a variable. And the last is sample. Sample is a subgroup of population or is a subset of population. So we can classify variables into two. So the first one is qualitative variables. Ano nga ba ang qualitative variables? Ang qualitative variables are words or codes that represents a class or category. Express a categorical attribute. Example, gender, religion, marital status, and the last is highest educational attainment. The another classification of variables is quantitative variables. Quantitative variables, number that represent an amount or account. Numerical data, sizes are meaningful and answer questions such as how many or how much. Example, height, weight, household size, and the last is number of registered cars. Quantitative variables classified as discrete variables. So when we say discrete variables, data that can be counted, so nabibilang siya. Example, number of days, number of siblings, usual number of text message sent in day, usual daily allowance in school. The another quantitative variables classified as continuous variables. So when we say continuous variables, it can assume all values between any two specific values like 0.5, 1.2, etc. and data that can be measured. Example, weight, height, body temperature. At kung nagugula naman kayo sa discrete at continuous variables, continuous. Ang pinagkaiba nila na ang discrete ay kaya mong bilangin. Kapag continuous naman, magkakaroon ka ng decimal. So, we have 4 levels of measurement. The first one is nominal level. Nominal level is characterized by data that consists of names, labels, or categories only. This is an example of nominal level. Gender, most preferred color, usual sleeping time, civil status. The other one is ordinal level. So when we say ordinal level, This involves data that arrange in some order, but difference between data. Example, happiness index for the day. So what is your happiness index for a particular day? The second one is highest educational attainment. Pwedeng hanggang college degree or high school or elementary degree. The third is the ranking of tennis player. Meron tayong third place, second place, and first place. And the last is Academic Excellence Awards. Pag sinabing Academic Excellence Awards, meron tayong with highest honors, with high honors, and with honors. The third is interval level. So when we say interval level, this is the same in ordinal level with an additional property that we can determine meaningful amounts of difference between the data. Example, body temperature, intelligence quotient. When we say intelligence quotient, an intelligence test score that is obtained by dividing mental age with which reflects the age-graded level of performance as derived from population norms by chronological age and multiplying by 100. A score of 100 thus indicates a performance at exactly the norms level for the age group. That is abbreviation IQ. And the last is ratio level. So when we say ratio level, this is an interval level modified to include the inherent zero starting point. It possesses a meaningful absolute peak zero pin and allows all arithmetic operation. Example, number of siblings, weight, and height. So we have four basic methods of sampling. The first is random sampling. Alam naman natin na lahat na ito yung madali dahil ito ang madalas nating nagagawa. This is done by using chance or random numbers. Like recitation. Kapag ang prof ay pumipili ng estudyante, like kunyari sa index card, bubunot, random lang siyang magpipili. And the next one is systematic sampling. This is done by numbering each subject of the population and then selecting end number. When we say systematic sampling, for example, in one community, inarrange mo by numbers yung community. And then, may 1,000 population siya. So, ang kukunin mo lang ay yung 10, 20, 30. The third is stratified sampling. If a population has a distinct groups, it is possible to divide the population into these groups and to draw as SRS from each of the groups. And the last is cluster sampling. This method uses intact group called clusters. Kapag malawak yung sakop ng research mo, so ang gagamitin mo ay cluster sampling. Yun lamang po. Maraming salamat.